baby. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another makeup look featuring a new palette, and it is the Urban Decay Backtalk palette. Now, let me just tell you, I had no idea this was coming out, and this is like so my thing. It's so my thing, it's not even funny. This is an eye and face palette. You receive 8 eyeshadow shades and then 4 face shades. As with all of my views, I do a little bit of research on the internet just to see what people are saying about the palette. This palette is a limited edition and it does retail for $59. The reviews online, there's like over 160 reviews and it's currently at a 3-star rating. So I don't know, maybe people just don't like the rosy hues. I don't know. I want to read a little excerpt from the back here. So it says, who doesn't appreciate a good old-fashioned clapback? Inspired by Backtalk, the cult favorite Vice lipstick shade, this palette holds an insanely flattering all-new range of nude mauve, pink, soft berry, and muted rose shades for eyes and cheeks. We made dreams a reality by creating 2 must-have palettes in one super sleek case with eyeshadow shades on one side and blush and highlighters on the other. The double-sided removable mirror in the middle separates the goods. Now forget that, you're a lady and give them what they deserve. One thing you must note, this doesn't come with a brush. It's not a typical Urban Decay packaging style, but what's super neat is you open one side up, you have a mirror and you have your blush and highlight tones, and then the other side you have your eyeshadows, and you can keep them both open at the same time because the mirror is indeed removable. Let's go through the colors really quick just before I put them on my face. Now for the face side, we have 4 different shades. It looks like 3 blush tones and 1 highlighter. We have Cheap Shot, Double Take, Low Key, and Party Foul. And on the other side, we have all of the eyeshadows and they are arranged in a gorgeous array. We have some mattes here. I see a little bit of shimmer. Some like this one almost looks like duochrome-ish. We have 3 sheets: Bare, Curve, Backtalk, Shade, Attitude, WTF, and 180. Palette is very sassy. I do want to put my blush and highlight on first just because guys, I just need to. So I'm actually gonna dip into Cheap Shot here. This is one of my favorite Sigma brushes. This is a 850 and I've had this for like since 2012, to be honest with you. Just gonna, oh shit, bitch is pigmented. It's like a beautiful pinky hue. It really matches the lip balm I have on. What was that on my nose? Did I have eyeshadow on my nose this whole time? Oh, I'm a mess. And I need to dip into this Party Foul highlight. I'll probably go over this after I'm done the eyes. I need to go into it right now. Hi. Ooh. It's very pigmented. Hello. That's pretty. I was concerned about this being a little maybe too dark for my skin, but it's beautiful. Okay, so my eyes are creasing from my foundation, so let's put some primer on. I'm gonna be using Urban Decay Primer Potion. I've just been living for this one. It is in the shade Fix, which has a nice like yellow tone to it. So if you have any pigmentation on your eyelids or if you have any veining, this will actually help color correct that. And I am gonna put a little bit under my eye as well. I feel like we always forget to prime under our eyes. First things first, I'm gonna start with Backtalk, and I am just working on a NYX blending brush, and I'm gonna pop this right into my crease. And I'm not gonna go as bold and as huge as I usually do. I'm gonna try and keep it a little bit below my brow bone. Oh, I see a little bit of fallout already. Let's zoom you in a bit more. There you go, now you're nice and close. So as I was doing into Backtalk, and I'm just popping that on my lid. Nice and soft and subtle. So I knew I was gonna use this color, but now I just don't know what color to use next. I think I wanna use 180, but what is this Curve? This is such a pretty shade. Oh, that's so pretty. I might put Curve onto my eyelid. I am gonna pick up a wee bit of Curve just to see what this shade would look like on my lid. This is an Ofra number 11 makeup brush. I'm just gonna pop just to see what this would. It's like pretty subtle, isn't it? I want to go for something just soft and pretty and pink. Just that one might work. And I also want to see what 180 looks like. This is sometimes what I do. I'll just like pop like a little bit of the shade on just to see. I think that's what I want on this outer bit. So I'm just gonna keep popping this on. And I'm just gonna build up that 180 with that same blending brush that I used for my crease, just on my outer third of my eye here. I'm grabbing this Kat Von D blending brush. It's number 50. It's just like super dense. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of this 180. I'm not sure if these eyeshadows are as pigmented as Urban Decay's typical shadows. I'm finding it a little bit of a nuisance to blend them out. It also might just be that this is like a very, no, I'm finding them to be a little bit dry. And I'm finding them to be a bit dry, so I just keep blending and blending. So I guess that's what I'll just keep doing. And then back into that Curve, which I wanted to put on my eyelid. I'm just gonna pick some up. You guys, I think these eyeshadows they're kind of dry. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep applying this and see how it goes. I guess last but not least, I will add a little bit of a highlight with 3 sheets. Is that what that's called? What a strange name. On just to my brow bone here. Okay, there is the top of my eyes. Now I am gonna wipe away this fallout. I mean, it's not an insane amount of fallout. I've had worse fallout from, I think, even the like Petite Heat palette, if I remember correctly. So let's just wipe that away. Should wipe easily. I'm gonna put powder underneath there, but let's hope, let's pray. And underneath my eye, I don't think I'm gonna do anything super crazy, but I do believe I'm going to go into the shade just because I think I need some of this purple in my life. And I'm gonna pop that right along my lash line, just to deepen it up a bit, make it a little sultry. All right, and a little thing I've been doing lately, you can see my waterline, it's already filled in. I just went in with a little bit of powder as I'm just buffing this out, and it just falls there, so I don't have to worry about finding a eyeliner that matches. I just put my powder in my waterline. For my inner tear duct highlight, I am gonna go into Party Foul and pop a little bit of that right in there and drag it almost under my bottom lash line a bit. Now I'm gonna pop on some lashes and I'll be right back. Alright guys, my lash glue is still kind of drying and I wanted to put my lips on camera because I know people love when I do that. I'm using the new Melted Matte shade in the shade Clover by Too Faced, and I have not yet put this lipstick on, but I thought that this would be the perfect tutorial for that. So let's get this puppy on. Fuck me, that is gorgeous. Okay, I'm just like putting some more blush on because I love blush so much. And okay guys, there is the finished look. Do you like it? It's very soft. I feel like it's like very like me. Like I feel like I could go and like get a headshot taken passport photo. Ooh, I feel like just like headshot Ready? So let's talk about my overall thoughts on the Backtalk palette. I love the packaging of this. It looks like a beautiful melted rose, and it almost looks like lipstick just like melting together, which I really appreciate. It really resembles like flowers, and I love that. I wish that there was a deeper berry matte shade in here, because the only matte shades that you get are the super light one, which I use as a brow bone highlight. You get Backtalk, and then you get this nice brown. And I wish there was it just went one shade deeper, just so you could amp up a look just that much more. The pigmentation of the eyeshadows, they're a bit, it ranges, because you have Attitude here, which is that beautiful, nice, creamy, silky, you know, expectation that you have from Urban Decay, where when you put your finger in, it almost like digs in, like you're putting your finger into like sand or something. It's just gorgeous. But you just don't see that in something like 180 and Shade. I just didn't have that same like, oh my god, this is so pigmented kind of thing. The mattes are gorgeous, and they are pigmented. I'm not gonna lie, like Backtalk, it is pigmented, but I find it to be a little thin in formula, if that makes sense. Like, it's not like a thick, rich matte shade, if that makes sense. One other thing I wanted to mention is over here, Bear and Party Foul, they are pretty well the exact same color, and you even saw I used Party Foul as my inner tear duct highlight as opposed to Bear, so they're like a little, like 1 degree of separation from being the exact same color. So I would have liked to see, instead of Bear, like I said, like a deeper berry matte shade. Overall, do I like this palette? Yes, and I will definitely be using it again, just because these colors are right up my alley. I love them. I can't get enough of just even looking at this. It's just so me. I just wish these eyeshadows were more consistent, you know. Anyway, that is my review of the new Backtalk palette by Urban Decay, and I won't lie, like, I'm really living for my look right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other requests for specific items that you want me to review, leave it in the comments down below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.